Hello YouTube. So I am going to be recording my first video. A lot of people have been asking me to do this, but I will admit that I've been very scared, but I am going to go ahead and give it a try. So I'm just going to create this look and I hope you guys love it. If you love it, please subscribe and I will be sure to put more videos out there. So let's get to it. And I'm going to go ahead with my Anastasia pomade in soft brown, and I'm gonna go and do my eyebrows. And I kind of drag that out. Hopefully I can show you this side. I just kind of, I fill them in, and I use a little more pressure going on the back side than I do for the front. For the front side, I like to put it on a little more softer. And it's okay that that line's there because I'm gonna contour them. In case you guys are wondering why I'm talking so low, I have 4 children, 5 and under, so they're all in bed and I don't want to wake them up. But unfortunately, this is the only time that I get to do my makeup and to do whatever mommy wants to do. So as you see, once I get to the front parts, I kind of go up instead of stroking back. So like I said, I kind of start darker towards the back, and then in the front I kind of just sweep it up. So what I do so that this line isn't so sharp is I take my spoolie in and I just brush it up there to kind of like blend it out, because you want that to look as natural. So wherever I kind of like push down to make a line, I kind of blend that out. You see kind of where I made that line there. It's okay because I'm gonna take it out. I'm not gonna be too picky with my brows today, because if not, I'll never get this video done. So what I'm gonna do with my NARS concealer, it's in medium 1 custard. I'm going to take my MAC 242 brush, and I'm gonna get a little bit of this concealer. And what I'm gonna do with the concealer is I'm just gonna carve out my brows. So I'm gonna highlight them. So just kind of go like underneath the brow. So it'll clean up whatever I messed up. Not only that, but if you haven't done your eyebrows, it's okay because this will save the day. So then I switch over to my Sigma 4D precision brush. It looks like this. It's a little bit pointier. Try to show you guys there. And what I do is I will just blend in that. And I bring it down because I like to use it for my eyelids as well, so because I have a lot of dark circles, so I do bring my concealer down to my eyelids. just kind of take my sponge to kind of blend that in a little bit more. I just kind of do patting motions. Go ahead and I'm gonna apply my Tarte Shape Tape foundation, and mine is in medium sand. So I do like this foundation because it's just easy, especially when you're in a rush. It has this applicator here, and I do use it. So what I do is I kind of just mark my face like this, mark my face like that, down in the middle. I do put some on my nose, and then I put some on my forehead. So I always start with this, and I just blend it out all over my face. I have so many brushes here. Alright, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this Jaclyn Hill brush, and it is JH03. No. See there. But it's just kind of blend all that in there. I do go over that with my MAC Mineral Skin Finish in medium golden. So I just take that and I kind of set my whole face. So again, I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill brush. This one is number one, JH Jaclyn Hill number 1. Almost broke my mirror. So I kind of just, with that, and I set my whole face, including my neck. I just always like the way that this makes my skin look, so I always set all of my foundations afterwards with that. So I'm going to go ahead with my Shape Tape Concealer, and mine is in medium. It's hard to see, but that's a medium. Again, I love these applicators because it's my stuff. My husband's sneezing downstairs. Will just kind of put that in here, because we gotta cover those dark circles, you know what I mean? So on my sponge, this is a Real Technique sponge. So I'm just gonna go with this end of it, and I'm gonna blend in my concealer here. Sometimes when I don't want that like flash eye underneath, what I do is I take my my Purple Prime MAC spray. I will just kind of like wet the brush a little bit, wet the sponge a little bit, and I will press that in so that it can look a little more natural and not that bright eye underneath. But then again, like I said, it depends where I'm going and like what kind of look I am going for that day. So I'm gonna make sure that that's all blended in, just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead with my Becca Cosmetic Bronze Bondi. It's pretty. Looks like this. It's Becca Cosmetic. So I'll use this Jaclyn Hill brush. It's the number 2. I'm gonna use that one. Looks like this. I am just gonna kind of go down from like the tops of my cheeks down to my mouth, and I kind of just blend that in there, and then I do drag it up here. One of my really good friends, my twin actually, we call each other's twinny. She taught me a lot in makeup, and the one thing that she's always taught me is to blend. When in doubt, blend, 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 blend. Every time I'm doing my makeup, like I hear her voice telling me to blend. Blend, Ashley, blend. So, kind of just blend it out. I'm using my MAC. I think it's a 120. The numbers are kind of fading there, but I think it's a MAC 120. It just kind of looks like this. And of course, I'm gonna use my MAC Warm So. This is my favorite blush, MAC Warm So. I always recommend this, but I feel like you can use this as a blush or even as like a little bronzing, because it's just the best thing out there. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that there. And I'm very excited because I'm using a new palette. I haven't used this palette, so I do not have an idea of what I'm gonna do on my eyes. I'm kind of just winging it and gonna go with the flow. But I am going to be using this beauty. So it's from Anastasia, but it's the Nirvana collection. It's the Pro Pigment Palette Volume 3. I'm very excited. It's such a beauty. I'm obsessed with this brush. It is from it's called Moda Pro, I think. I never heard of this brand until I got my BoxyCharm, and they always send these brushes in, and I absolutely love them. Like, they really are the brushes that I use every day. This one is a crease brush. It's my favorite brush. As you can see, it needs to be cleaned a little bit, but it's so good for blending those transition colors. So I am going to use this brush, and I think that I'm going to go right ahead, and I'm gonna go into this color right here, D1. This is a heavy palette, so I'm not gonna keep picking it up to tell you what color I'm using, but I will say the numbers for you. So I'm gonna use D1, and D1 I'm kind of just gonna put into my crease here. So right into the crease. I'm sorry if I don't look at the camera. To use this Jaclyn Hill 31 brush. It's smaller than that other one was, and I'm just gonna go in more to like my inner crease here. Like I said, I'm winging it, so I'm gonna use a little bit of A5. This is crazy bright. Look at how pigmented this is, guys. Like, this is crazy. I'm kind of just gonna stick to the corner here and bring it into my crease a little bit. And we're going for a fall look. So those oranges and brownsy colors are really good for fall. This is so pigmented, guys. It's crazy. And it applies so smooth. So this is just kind of going. Alright, so once I put that brighter orange color in the outer crease, I'm going to take the brush that I had before, and I'm not going to add any product to it, but I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to blend that out. D2. Smack that on right there. Alright, so I'm going to use the D4 on this smaller brush. It's the number 38, and I am just going to go, I'm going to use that for under here, just like that. Kind of like smudge that in. So what I'm gonna do now, since I put my eyelashes on, and I did use Lashes Devious, they're my favorite brands out there. Go support them, check out their page on Instagram. I'll make sure that I leave their information in the details down below. These are the ones that I put on today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Jaclyn Hill number 6 brush, and I am going to take away all of that under eye stuff that I have there. Just bake. Gonna take that out. I'm going to highlight, so I'm going to use Anastasia again. This is my favorite highlighter ever. Like, it's just so pretty. Like my Anastasia A23 brush, it just looks like this, and I am going to highlight. This is my favorite part. So you do it right above here when you highlight. Like, go down, and I like to bring it up to my temples. So I do bring that up quite a bit there, but I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, and I'm going to bring that up to my temples. I see the tips of my nose. I mean, there's no right or wrong. Like, I just like it. Put some up here. You know. And sometimes what I do, like if I am really, really tired, I haven't been sleeping, you know, because the babies, what I will do is I will take my finger and the highlight and I kind of just pop it into the corner to give it the extra, like, bam look. Like, I just feel like it makes me feel less tired looking, you know. So, you do that. Just gives it. Put some mascara on my lower lids using Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Go. Use my neck. It's just a quick fall look that I created here using my Nirvana collection. I am loving these colors here. So pretty. I'm pretty sure that I am going to look back at this video and think that it was horrible. But that's okay because it was my first video. We all have to start somewhere. So I hope you loved it. If you did, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel and I'll be sure to put more out to you. Thank you, YouTube.